Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and this is today's twin flame reading. Just something to keep in mind, masculine energy doesn't always mean a male figure and feminine energy doesn't always mean a female figure. Feel free to change the characters and the energies around to suit your situation and take what resonates and leave the rest. Trust that if you get something, if you hear a message that resonates with you, trust that you were meant to receive that message today. Always trust. Trust in the universe, trust in yourself, trust in the Great Spirit, trust in your ancestors and your angels. Trust in the universe. I believe all those things are connected. And I believe that they're all viable. I don't think that anybody can say that anybody else's beliefs are right or wrong. I think it's very individual. So let's just be kind to each other and let's see what the energy is out there today. So today we have somebody who is feeling very tired and depleted. Somebody who is someone who's challenged and unhappy, someone who feels insecure in your love relationship. The love card comes up, upside down, the Two of Cups in reverse. Breakup, imbalance in a relationship, or a lack of harmony. So you're either having a hard time, a difficult time, or you are in the middle of a breakup, or yeah, it feels like you're feeling insecure about the relationship. Seven of Earth. Perseverance, work, and patience rewarded. Good news financially. But this is depletion. So you're exhausted of this relationship. You're exhausted and you don't want to persevere in this relationship anymore. The Five of Earth. Isolation, insecurity, worry, financial loss, poverty, and guard against loss. So I feel like you have been fighting for this relationship, and it seems like maybe you have now reached a point of no return where you haven't quite given up, but you are so tired and you just don't know what to do beyond this point. And it's a pretty heavy emotional place in your head today, in your heart today. The Ace of Water comes up. So this is the home environment. The Ace of Water, you have overwhelming emotionships. Oh my God, overwhelming emotions. Overwhelming emotions in your home. The Mother of Fires. So you are the one tending to the fires. You're the one that is always determined to make the home a happy place. You're full of warmth, fun, exuberance. You're happy in general. You're trying to make things better at home. Now, the Father of Earth in reverse is a controlling, authoritative, domineering, masculine energy. So that's what's going on. You're walking on eggshells. You are beaten around the bush. You are waiting for the other boot to fall. This is a really, really dangerous place for you to be in. It feels like all of your energy is going towards making this masculine not just happy, but making him calm down. Like you're trying to keep him calm. You're trying to keep him from losing his shit. But that's really not your job. I think if you're in an unsafe situation physically, I think that you need to get some help with your family, social workers, the police. But if this is more of just a moody thing, or someone who's controlling and bossing without the physical danger, then it's important for you to regain your power, find your power. If that means that you have to leave this situation, this relationship, or if it's easier to just take a break and maybe go away for a couple of weeks, or if it's easier to just move out and not break up, you need to do something. You need to make a change in this relationship so that your significant other understands that you've reached your point, that you can't take anymore. And you shouldn't have to take that at all, but certainly don't take more. Your career, it looks like things are going well, things are calm. The 10, so you are feeling fulfilled. You feel like you've made progress, or like you are doing good in the world in order, well, not so that you get good karma, but you're doing good things in the world and you will get good karma. The 4 of water in reverse, boredom, missed opportunity, and being aloof. Okay, and the vision quest, expansion, letting go, sacrifice, different perspectives, self-sacrifice. So at work, you're giving a lot of yourself. It feels like your entire world is unbalanced. It feels like you're giving your all at home. Meanwhile, you're exhausted. You're insecure. You're not feeling good. You're not loving yourself. You're not loving your situation. You have this grouchy guy at home, and work, while you love your work and it seems to give you great spiritual pleasure, and it gives you a chance to look at people in the world that are less fortunate than you. But I feel like even in work, you're putting too much in. You're not keeping enough for yourself. You're giving your entire self away. And while that is, it seems like a lovely idea. It seems like you should be sacrificing, like you should be, giving up your happiness for others, or giving your money away to others. Like, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve happiness. You don't deserve money. You don't deserve peace. You don't deserve love and spirituality. But that's not true. We all deserve those things, whether or not you have a low self-esteem or high self-esteem, whatever you have. I think most of us can truly agree that, everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves all those things, respect, and balance in their lives. And I think that most of us can agree that that is important. But I don't think that all of us truly understand what that means. To keep some for yourself and to take care of yourself first. Goes, again, I've told this story a million times, but it goes back to being on an airplane with your child. The oxygen masks fall out of the roof, the ceiling. You are supposed to put yours on first and then your child. If you put your child's on first, you could pass out, and then you're no good to anybody, especially that child. If you put your mask on first, then you are able, you can breathe now. So that immediate that immediate stress is gone. So now you are taken care of. So you can go to take care of others. You can put the mask on your child, hold their hand, tell them it's going to be okay, whatever you got to do, right? But you can't take care of that child unless you take care of yourself. You can't take care of anybody unless you take care of yourself. It's very important. It's very important to understand the true value, the true meaning of keeping some for yourself and not giving it all away. It doesn't make you a bad person to give it all away. I mean, it's, you're a lovely person. You're trying your hardest and you're sacrificing. But the thing is, you don't have to sacrifice yourself. You don't have to sacrifice your happiness. So in love, we've got the daughter of air. So the daughter of air in reverse is all talk and no action, haste and undelivered promises. The sun, fun, warmth, success, positivity, vitality, happiness, good health, happy marriage. And the three of earth, growth, success through effort, teamwork, initial fulfillment, gains and recognition. So in love, we know that you have this grouchy masculine now at home. We know this. And we know that you're sacrificing your happiness and your time and your energy, and you're giving it all to work, and you're giving what's left to this masculine. The message here is to set some boundaries. In order for you to grow, in order for your relationship and your love to grow, this masculine needs to learn to respect you. And how we teach others to respect us is how we let them treat us. So if you put your boundaries into place, if you don't like being yelled at when you walk through the door, ask your partner, could we maybe just, when I come home, give me 15 minutes to decompress, and then I'll come down and, we can talk about what's bothering you. Or, if you're going to correct me on certain things, that's fine, but maybe check your tone, make it, if your boundaries are in place, there is a very good possibility that this relationship will get better and that you will grow in love together and find that happy marriage that you are so wanting. And really, you both want it. This masculine that you're living with doesn't like being unhappy. But I feel like you've been letting him walk all over you, wipe his feet on you, and it's time for you to check that balance and get that respect back from him. People don't respect people that they can walk all over. You will gain respect by putting your foot down, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So going forward, the daughter of earth, this is a message of good financial news. So work is just going to keep on getting better. But I feel like if you don't find this balance and put boundaries into place at work and at home, that your self-love will deteriorate even further. I feel like self-love will deteriorate, and then with that comes low self-esteem and all of that insecurity and more depletion and exhaustion and more neediness, I suppose, from your partner, which then puts more pressure on him and makes him grouchier again. So makes him, grouchy with you and makes him withdraw from you. It is so important for you to find balance. And the Emperor card is the last card in this here for the future. It represents domination, excessive control, rigidity, and inflexibility. So, I'm not a fortune teller, and neither are the cards. They pull from your energy, and the messages are from your higher self. So it feels like going forward, there is a chance that your relationship will not get better, and that your masculine will become more rigid, more controlling, less flexible. And we'll see what the Shaman Oracle has to say. But boundaries are so important. And again, it might be necessary for you to take a break, and if you can, stay with a friend, stay with a parent. If you're able, because your career is so successful, maybe you're able to go stay at a hotel for a couple of nights. Just get away, break off that energy. You could also do a little ritual where you cut the energy off, cut the strings between you and your masculine, just to separate the two of you and your emotions a little bit. Just feel like you need to be separated a little bit. Like in the car when you were kids and your mom was like, you look out the back, you look out that side, you look out that window, and you look straight forward. Don't talk to each other when kids are fighting in the back seat. Anyway, all right, let's see what the Shaman's Oracle has for you today. The Ancestor of Exile. I love that drawing. It's so good. So much better than I would ever do. The Ancestor of Exile. I am the Ancestor of Exile. I have borne witness to many kinds of separation and have watched the suffering of those who are driven away from their home or country. Yet there is a deeper exile still, an exile from the self, and I stand ready to help lost people find their way back to their place of belonging. Draw strength from me when you need reconnection or support in times of loneliness. Exile does not have to be simply a physical state of being. For example, isolation from a community, a tribe, a place of work, or even a family. Exile can extend to one's sense of self, perhaps denoting a loss of self-worth, self-understanding, self-love. The Ancestor of Exile comes to help us when we feel detached from ourselves or from any aspect of our lives, enabling us to reconnect with the course of our life's journey. The sharp spike of emotional solitude is painful and damaging, especially when the wound is left untended. The Ancestor of Exile will restore our sense of wholeness. This card's interpreted as reconnection, return, restoration to family or nation, strength in time of loss, and a new direction home. So I'm kind of also getting the message for you to return to your community, return to your family, get in touch with your ancestors. If you smudge, do a smudge, clear the air, but bring in, allow a good energy to come in and love to come into your environment, your immediate aura, your immediate space, your comfort zone there, whatever, that area around you. You need love. I feel like you're lonely and you're lonely in your home, you're lonely at work because you're working so hard and you don't take time for yourself. I think it's important for you to reconnect with people who love you, people who make you laugh, and people who you make laugh, because that always makes you feel good, doesn't it? So consider getting in touch with your family, consider placing boundaries in your relationship and your work, and take some time for yourself and just take a load off, man. Just put your feet up, have nice baths, have some tea, wine, whatever you do, just to relax, and hopefully things will get better for you. Well, they will get better for you as long as you take care of yourself and maintain those boundaries. They're very important. Thank you so much for listening today, you guys. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.